Alrighty guys, what's going on? I'm live here at nomacknotrading.com. Today is day 127, the 1K to 5 million challenge. Day 127, 6, 9, and today's runners are, let's go, NAKD. Those are the big runners today. Alright, put that there, 7 days. Okay, save that. Alright, cool. Then we have to go to this. Hopefully you guys had a great trading day. Hopefully you guys kept it green today. Today and this week and the past couple of weeks, man, has it been nuts, guys? It has been. We're blessed to have this market, guys. I mean, it's always opportunities everywhere right now. So hopefully you guys are taking advantage of it. Where are we at here? There's that. Save. Okay, there's that. I'm going to post this that I'm live now. Alright, there's that. Post that. What's going on, Serious Profit? Oh, let me go live on Instagram now. Forgot to turn that on. Instagram, I always forget this one. Alright, I'm live. Cool. Alright, live on Instagram. What's going on, guys? What's going on? Emmanuel, Houston, Mike, Fallen Omega, Serious Profit, Tom. What's going on, everyone? Hey, came on CNBC today. We were talking about how all of us retail traders that have started trading since COVID have affected the small cap market. Yeah, for sure. It's been very active. And it's been lots and lots of volume lately, which is a good thing. Been able to take advantage of that. Let's see, NAKD. And what's going on, guys? What's going on, Grind, Wheezy, Doog, that guy, ASAP? What's going on, everyone? What was another duo? Nah, we won't post that one. I know there was another one out there. IMRN. What's going on, Sam D Space, Diego? What's going on, guys? Sorry, I'm just getting everything set up here. Alright, cool. Alrighty, guys. Good to have you guys on. Good to have you guys in. What's going on, Ben, Fairness, Bryce, Mike, Apollo? What's going on, everyone? Just post it on social media. Make sure everything's good there. Alright, cool. What's going on, Hoppin' Patrick? What's going on, everyone? David. Everybody's on. I want to try and make today about a 15-minute stream, so let's get everybody on, get everybody in. Everybody rush on in. Everybody run in here with a little bit of breath. No. Let's gotta lower this a little bit so you guys can see my beautiful face. All right, Zero. What's going on? Coy. What's going on, Hopin? Andrew. You guys are getting an echo, eh? Yeah, just you. Okay, I just tested that. It's just you. Fortunately, I hate to say it, but it is just you. Alright, thanks, Fall. Houston, what's going on? Jose Santoyo, what's going on? No, DN, Serious Profit, Life. Alright, guys. Good to have you guys on. Alright, so today was a mess of a day. Today was definitely a mess of a day without any question. You know, I woke up and, you know, I was already down 25,000 on my overnights LLEX. I was down on, thought I took one other one, but LLEX was my main loser, and you guys can see I sold out there at 30 cents on LLEX. I thought we were going to get a pop out of the gates, but if you go back and look on LLEX, let's see here. So LLEX. So I saw this one out of the gates, and it was my top watch coming out of the gates. I thought that this was going to look good. We had a nice gap down on it. I really thought this one was going to run, to be honest. I really did. And it might still run. So this thing had a strong close. And then, yeah, I had to cut my losses as well, and I actually took a loss in my 1K to 25K account and also my 1K to 5 million account. It was unfortunate. So I liked that it was holding support here. We had a nice dip, and this recovery kind of showed strength down here at the 25-cent range. And then this strong move at the open here was nice to see. But I saw on the level 2 in the time and sales at the open that this thing, it was so heavy up here. Like all of a sudden the ask, I was looking at the on E-Trade, you can see kind of like 33 and 34 and like how heavy it was. Plus it was running really heavy. And for me, I was like, okay, this is heavy as hell all of a sudden. Like this was looking good. Out of the gates, thought we might get a consolidation pop, but as soon as we started trading, for whatever reason, to me it looked heavier than what I remembered yesterday. Plus, every level up, 33 cent, 34 cent, it looked like there was huge walls. And I didn't love that. And then on top of that, I wish it was sold up here, but on top of that, this thing came crashing down. And I actually got slippage on that. You guys can see, I mean, I was out at, let's see, on LLEX, 30 cents, 29 cents even. So I took about a $15,000 loser. So out of the gates, my overnights basically cost me about $25,000 right out of the gates. I was down. And as soon as I did that, I was like, wow, is that really how, you know, this market's red hot? How the hell am I already down 25,000? So I got my big boy pants on and I started to just grind it back. But on top of that, I realized that my cash, I remember my cash being at about 93 to 94,000 at the close, okay? When I got up this morning after I sold out of my positions, I realized my cash was at 62 or 63,000. Okay? I saw that and I was like, what the hell? Did E-Trade literally just come out and steal my money? Is that exactly what they did? You know, like, is that even a thing? I've never even kind of had that happen before. But my cash account was missing about $33,000 and I'm like, do they really think I'm not going to notice that? Like, okay, I get maybe $1,000 or, you know, $500, but you don't think I'm going to notice $33,000? So I called them and I was like, you know, what's going on, Servos Notes? I was like, what's going on? Like, how is that even, how am I missing $33,000 in my cash account? Like, how is that even a thing right now? Luckily, I talked to them and they told me basically that, that they were having a glitch in their system. And so I honestly got pretty pissed and I was just like, you know, like that's unacceptable. Like how is that even a thing, you know? You know, I was getting frustrated and I'm like, how is that even a thing? But I was talking to people in the room and they were saying they're having some issues with that as well. So I was like, you know what? They told me it'll take like a couple hours to get your cash back. So I was like, you know what? I'm not even going to worry about it. I'll deal with that later. So I just kept trading, and I got my account from, I believe, 158,000 was the low on my account today in market value. Now it's to 296,000. But then, so that would have been the equivalent of 158, 168, 78, 88. So about 190,000 was the low on my account with the cash that they injected later in the day. But so I fluctuated about over $100,000 today, over $140,000 in fluctuation. But I'm proud of myself for not letting that rattle me, because the first couple hours I was trying to deal with that and I was flustered, and you know, and then I'll kind of go over the trades that I made today after that. So anyways, unrealized P&L right now is $73,000. No. Oh, thought my mouse was gonna freeze again. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Click the icon if I make new videos. I'd really appreciate that, guys. What do you think about IZEA? I'll go over that. So, today, let's see here. So, okay, you guys can see me buy at 457. I'm out of 450. Then you can see me buying some PHUN. And I was setting myself up for a big swing here. But then I scaled out of that because I didn't want to have anything that was open too much that could have cost me potential throughout the day. I knew that today was going to have a lot of opportunity and a lot of potential. So I didn't want to have my capital just sitting on the sidelines, right? I didn't want that at all. I wanted to make sure that I had buying power all day, okay? Tim Sykes, man. You know, good trade. And so PHUN, I was about 120 grand into this one, and I thought this was gonna be, you know, we've seen it time and time again. No, I didn't glitch out. XSPA, you know, we had that mid-candle breakout from 80 cents to like $3. What was the other one? IZEA, mid-candle breakout, like 70 cents to after hours. I got up to, I think, 30, or what is it, 307 maybe, or 250? Yeah, I know, my camera's frozen, I'm sorry. And so I was like, you know what, PHUN has that look. I was going to swing this one. I still did swing some of it in my inherited IRA. But I had to get out of it in this account. You guys can see me selling at the lows. I got in UAMI with the PLM symmetry play. Kind of took some small winner there. XPL, same thing. The symmetry plays worked out well for me. Not enough liquidity to really take any money. But no, my screen isn't frozen. It's just my camera. So, if you guys could please like and subscribe to the channel and click the icon to if I make new videos, I'd really appreciate that, guys. But Anyways, IDEX was in at 89 cents. Okay. And those were some gnarly buys on IDEX. And you guys can see me selling at 96 cents. That thing went to like $1.40 today. So, missed out on that one, right? I made a decent profit. TMDI was a good trade for me. This was one that I felt comfortable with, seeing as though what market we're in. So I took a big size on TMDI. You can see me buy two lots, 152.9428, 153.861.904, 42,000 shares right there. Then you can see me adding on the dips 1,000 shares at a time with TMDI throughout the consolidation period. Wasn't a great average, kind of chased it, but because we're in a hot market, but that's okay. And then you can see me scaling out at 164, 165, 166, 167, 170, 171, literally all the way up. You guys can see that. I was scaling the whole way up. For about a $7,000 profit, I believe, on TMDI. We can go back and look at this chart. That thing sold off big time. So I like the way this looked. We've been seeing these huge gaps and then consolidation and rip through the high days. So I was looking at this and I'm like, you know what? We're in a hot market. I think it can do it no problem. We've been getting a lot of breakouts towards EOD and end of day. So this thing popped through literally, and I started selling on this candlestick. We had a pop through that high, and then we had one more retest, and then we broke down. My plan was literally awesome. I appreciate that, Jose Santantoyo. Just subscribe, Cam the man. Awesome. Appreciate that. I know a lot of you guys can like and subscribe to the video as well. What's going on, Dr. Miami? Good to have you on. You're still here. I love to see you still grinding it out. You're not giving up. The real Dr. Miami is in the house. Awesome stuff. Good to see you, man. So I scaled out on this pop here, and then we had multiple retests. Patrick, what's going on, man? So there's that. Yeah, never give up. Never give up, never surrender. And then NAKD, another one. We're in a hot market. I'm buying NAKD at 142. Awesome, another 2K. 143, 144, 142. I'm taking some dips. 138, 140. And then I scaled some. That was an average of about, I think, like 142. Scaled some at 155, 155, 157. That was another like $5,000 winner. Got back long at 156, 157, sold back out 166.68, long 68.69, 71, scaled for a little loss, and then I was done with NAKD. That thing ran to 260 today. So I definitely missed out on an opportunity on NAKD, but still made money on it in the end. Okay. GAIA, these fills were great. I got filled at 841, 843, 846, 846. Okay, for about I don't know how many shares, like 7,000 shares, 8,000 shares with an 846 average. One to watch in it tomorrow as well. Watching GAIA. It's in the GNUS and CIDM sector, and they had good earnings today. That's why I got long it. This thing ran all the way up to 978. I'm still watching this one into tomorrow. I sold some on this pop, held through this dip, sold some here, and sold the rest, I believe, like up in here, I think. One that I'm watching into tomorrow, so you guys can see 846 average, and then GAIA, you can see me scaling some at 9. So you guys see me buying some more 854, 853, 860. Then I'm scaling some at, bought some actually at 878.8. Scaling some at 917.8, 940, 942, 938, 934.2. Okay. UAVS, I think, yeah, so UAVS, I wanted to go over this, but where's the rest of my sales in GAIA? Right there, 933, 932, 930. Where's my last scales on GAIA? Come on, where you at? Where you at? Come on. You're around here somewhere. Well. Oh well. And then, so, you guys can see me starting to enter into UAVS. UAVS is one that I've been watching this now for so long, okay? This is the same concept we have been seeing time and time again, okay? Consolidation, coronavirus play, breakout, right? Let's go back and look at XSPA. XSPA, long down in here, this thing, in the next 2 days gaps to $3, okay? What was the other one? What was the other one? There's lots of other ones, but for whatever reason, I'm struggling to remember any of them. I mean, yeah, CIDM, same concept, right? Kind of consolidation. This is a kind of a crappy consolidation, and then rip up. Yeah, MARK. Okay, that's a good one. You know, we get this kind of like consolidation, and then we rip and ramp through highs. Switch to YouTube Live. Awesome, man. Subbed. I love that. Yeah, if you guys could, please like and subscribe to the channel. Click the icon earlier if I make new videos. Anyways, a lot of these coronavirus names have been consolidating. This is a drone play, which is a coronavirus type name. This one has been consolidating for the longest period of time. This one, to me, has a ton of potential. Maybe even in the next couple months. This could be a multi-week swing trade. Multi-month maybe. But, you know, you have your initial pop here, and then your secondary pop came back down, and now all we've been doing is consolidating again. Okay? We got a pop up, Now, you know, we had this pop, and then a break, and then a pop. This pop right here is what had my attention. And then we had 2 sell-offs, and now we finally broke out with volume. Okay? And this thing finally let go. Right? It would not shock me if this thing gaps. It would not shock me if this thing, you know, comes back down. I mean, it's gonna do what it wants, but it has potential. And I've been waiting on this one for a while now on UAVS. So could gap to 253. Who the hell knows? In this market, could gap to 5 or 6. I don't really know. If they have some kind of big news piece, who knows? You know, all I know is it's been consolidating now for about 2 months now, and it's just been in this range, right? So something that I'm definitely watching going forward. The other one I wanted to talk about, guys, so IMRN, okay? This one ran from $2 all the way up to $28.99. I believe the highs was like 1,300+% on this stock, okay? I don't know. What's 29 divided by 2? That's like, what is that? That's like over 1,400%. So, when you have a 1,400% plus runner in 1 day, okay, in 1 day on how much shares? Okay, so 75 million. Let's take the middle of 2 into that's 14 is the average. So what's 75 million times 14? I think that's over $1 billion traded. I'm just taking the average in between price plus 75 million shares, and I'm telling you how much dollar amount roughly has been traded. I think that thing traded over $1 billion. Okay, if that's true, then that's crazy. Okay, that's what we've been seeing. Okay, can anybody confirm that it traded over $1 billion today? So what did I do? Every time I see a stock up over 1,000%, I'm not going to go too into this, but I can show you guys countless NCTY, CCCL, I can show you guys countless times where when you get a stock that runs over 1,000% and especially trades over $1 billion in 1 day, it's going to have a sympathy play. There is almost no question. YECO was the head, NCTY was the follower, CCCL was the third and trailer. And all those stocks, YECO I think ran what, 1,500%? Okay, $1.2 billion today traded. That is absolutely nuts. We are in a time that is absolutely nuts. I'm sorry that I'm getting fired up. I'm sorry that I'm yelling, but 1.2 billion traded today. That is crazy. The meaning of a sympathy play is people get FOMO. They get chase mentality, right? How many times did people see this today and want to chase it? Here and here and here, right? Okay? How many times do I got to say it? And I will say, every single time there's been a stock, at least that I can remember, that has ran over 1,000%, okay? In one day, there's always been a sympathy play that runs at least 200+% every single time, okay? I can't explain to you exactly why this happens, okay? I was on a call with one of my students today. I did a 30-minute call with him because he bought the guide, he bought the scanners, and he bought the trade ideas yearly, okay? Those people to me are the ones that are dedicated. Those people to me are the ones that are not wasting my time because they know they want this bad and they've proven it to me, okay? So I have no problem giving them a 30-minute call with me, okay? I talked to him today about this concept. And he asked me, smartly so. He said, why are you looking for sympathy plays off of this right here? And I will tell you why. Because every single time I've seen 1,000+% runner, there's always a sympathy play. And it's the most predictable thing that I can find with the biggest percentage gain in the stock market. Okay? So I'm sorry that I'm yelling. I'm sorry that I'm fired up. But this happens probably 2, 3, maybe 4 times a year. And I want to be there every time. And every time there's a sympathy play, sure, I try and make some money on the initial runner. And honestly, I didn't make a lot. I probably only made a couple grand on it when there was the opportunity to make hundreds of thousands of dollars on it, okay? But at the end of the day, I want you guys to be prepared for tomorrow. And also prepare that the sympathy plays and everything else is not going to be the only thing that runs tomorrow. There's going to be a lot of other things going on. Sympathy plays are just a start. Then you have to recollect and come back to the markets. Now, nothing is ever 100%. Nothing is ever guaranteed. Don't ever think that ever trading, no matter what, because you'll get reality checked real quick. Okay? But same thing with GNUS. GNUS is a little different. I get more fired up when it's intraday or 2 days, right? GNUS was the same concept, okay? GNUS, this one took a lot more time. But in these 3 days, it moved a ton with a ton of volume. I think this traded over $2 billion in one day. So, 400 million shares times an average price of $8. What is that? I mean, that's 400, 800. 1.2, 1.6. That's over $3 billion traded in one day. Okay? These markets are absolutely nuts. And yes, there's a lot of people talking about small retail traders right now, small caps trading, right? So, not only is small cap trading getting hotter and hotter because COVID-19 is putting people at their desks, at their screens, and people are willing to learn now, but on top of that, okay, the liquidity is absolutely nuts. These runners are absolutely nuts. And I can truthfully tell you, in my whole entire trading career, I've never seen anything except for maybe the shipping times. I can't remember how much volume was traded. But other than that, I've never seen anything close to how much dollar amount is being traded every single day on these small caps. Okay? GNUS, this one took a long time to run, but these 3 days showed me tons of volume and tons of percentage gain, right? CIDM then, this could have been my $1 million trade. Actually, over that, $1.25 million. I put myself in a situation where I could have made $1.25 million if I bought almost the bottom at 83 cents, sold it at $1.40. This thing ran to almost $6. We're still at $2.40. Even if I sold it here, it would have been up, I don't even want to know. But I learned from this, guys. I learned from this. I still made good money, okay? This is the same concept. CIDM was a sympathy play to GNUS. It's almost every single freaking time that this happens, guys. So tomorrow, my 2 favorite sympathy plays on IMRN are PSTV. PSTV is probably my top watch. Seeing what happened after hours, seeing how much percentage gain is going on, seeing how much volume. And I think if this news Somebody said that I found this news on social media. Okay. Somebody said this news isn't actually June 9th. So I don't know this at all. I don't know if this is June 9th or not, but I do know that they have news now. When this was released, I don't know. This says June 9th, but it might not be. I have no idea. Okay? But just know there is going to be a lot of chasers off IMRN. Okay? And that's exactly why I was trying to tell you guys, and again, trying to find a sympathy play. Okay? And my two favorites were PSTV, which to me looks like now with all the volume, with how this was up almost, now it's up. I don't even know. After hours, I think it was up as much as 90%. Okay. What was the other one? NVIV is the only other one that I was looking at. These are both in the biotechnology sector. This one has a gap to fill. Okay. What did I do? Price range I looked at, and I also looked at market cap. Market cap on IMRN, I think, was like 7 million. This one was 10 million, and PSTV was like 7 million. These are rough numbers, okay? This one has a gap to fill to 430. I'd be sick if it filled tomorrow. I don't know if it will, okay? All I know is that most likely there will be potential buyers. I mean, I'm surprised this thing was moving like it did. This thing closed at the highs at 275, okay? There is a ton of volume and liquidity out there. I can say it again and again and again and again and again. Okay? Will these companies have offerings? No one knows. Okay? Will they open up where they started? No one knows. Okay? But all I'm saying is that these things have potential tomorrow off IMRN. The reason why I like these two stocks is because they were the most similar companies to IMRN in the biotechnology sector. The similar market cap, similar price range, biotechnology stock. If any of these companies release a PR, with my knowledge and what's happened to me before, they can go big. And I mean hundreds of percents, not just 50%, not just 20%. I mean hundreds of percents. PSTV was already gapping almost 100%. Okay? Now, if this news is legit, if this news was actually released today on PSTV, who knows? This thing could gap massively. I don't know. If this is not, we might not get... I still think potential gap for sure. Okay? But if any of those companies have news at all, even if it's 13G, let's go back and look at NCTY. Let's just go back and look at it. This was my biggest trade of my career. Okay? Let's go back and look at the fun days. Okay, NCTY. Where was it? It was right here. This was the day that I made all my money. Okay? YECO, China sector, low float, similar price range. Okay? Same concept. NCTY, they had just a 13G or 13D. I can't remember which one. As soon as it had that, boom. This thing ran at 10 pre-market. At one point, I was up over $500,000 on like a $100,000 position. Okay? Sure, it came all the way back down, but it doesn't mean that there isn't potential there, This thing opened, I can't even remember. I think it was like 815 or so, okay? And I was selling all the way down as fast as I could, but I could only sell 1,000 shares at a time because I was in a new stock trade. Will this pan out the same way? No one knows. But all I'm saying is the liquidity right now is absolutely nuts. The recipe right now, there is high potential, okay? So I want you guys to keep an eye on the sympathy plays, NVIV, and especially PSTV. But again, trade your plan, okay? Trade your plan, trade your process. The thing is, anything can happen at any one time for any one stock ever, okay? Look at CRIS. This thing went from $1.20 to $2.40. It doubled after hours. I mean, this market is nuts. IMRN would not shock me if this thing gets back up to 30 and gaps up. Am I in this? To be honest, I am. I'm in 1,000 shares at 15.46. Okay? Small size, but this thing, if it doesn't have an offering, could go right back to 29, maybe 30 at open. Who knows, guys? This market is nuts. I can tell you time and time again. This market is absolutely nuts. So I want to be prepared for tomorrow. If the sympathy plays don't work out, I'll be fine. I'll look for other things. There's going to be other opportunities tomorrow, guys. Okay? There's going to be plenty of other opportunities. PHUN has that same look. Coronavirus play. Let's see. Been consolidating. This thing could gap. Who knows? It's the same concept. Coronavirus play, consolidation, boom, right? Who knows? MVIS, same thing. Consolidation, who knows? Okay? Opportunity galore out there right now. NAKD ran massive today. Look at that, you know? On massive, massive volume. How much shares did NAKD trade today? It traded 160 million. So that traded about $200+ million, okay, on that one. There is money being spread everywhere in small caps right now. HTZ, this has had an insane, I truly never seen anything like this from an actual company. 40 cents up to $7 in 2 weeks. Or LK, you know, we were in this one, we made some good money on this one. A 133 up to like 679, I think is the highs. In a week or two. PLM, this thing just literally ran for no reason. I don't know. Hot market. Boom. I mean, guys, there is people buying where you can't even see them. You know what I mean? Like, these markets are just, they're fun. It's great. The liquidity is awesome. There's plenty of money to be made. But on the flip side, don't get too aggressive. Make sure to always, you know, the way I trade, I'm always taking dips and things like that. So it'll be interesting tomorrow, guys. AMD small scalp, NVIV. I actually longed it, I think. 180. Yeah, I longed it at 187. Oh my gosh. Did I really long that? Isn't that the other sympathy play? It is. Oh my gosh, it is. Wow. So I was already playing that one, it looks like. Jeez. Didn't even realize it at the time. TTPH, just flat on that. So there's my buy on IMRN, 1,000 shares. So it'll be interesting tomorrow, guys. It will be really, really interesting. Okay, to be honest. XSPA thoughts, you know, I don't know. It's got a heavy market cap. But I've been on way too long. I still got to work out. Gosh dang it, I'm always on here. If you guys want to learn my strategies, help me turn 1,000 to over 1.4 million in 127 business days, check this out. You feel free, you know, yes, it costs money, but it's a lot cheaper than student loans, a lot cheaper than student debt. If you want to use the same brokerage that I'm using on for my 1K to 25K account challenge, click that link in the description below. Brokerage, 2 free stocks, valued up to $1,900. Check that out. They give you free stock no matter what, even by signing up. Also, the scanner settings I use, link in the description below. If you want to check out the About Me page, here it is. You know, here's my mission statement, company description, about Cam. You know, who is Cam? This is the Instagram. This is kind of me. I like to play pickleball sometimes. I got my new Lululemon shorts. I love those things. This is me trading the other day. So yeah, guys. Check that out. Yeah, pickleball. Yeah, I mean, I like pickleball. It's fun. Especially right now. It's just something to do, right? So, alright, guys. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Click the icon to learn if I make new videos. If you guys want to learn my strategies from everything of how I've turned this money from 1,000 to over 1.4 million and continuing to grow it in 126 business days or 127 business days, check that out. A lot cheaper than student loans, a lot cheaper than student debt, and you know, I think depending on what you do, I think you can use it as a write-off too. Weeble, gray, common, Weeble. Also, the link, it says free brokerage in Discord. You can click that as well. Check out the free chat. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Click the icon to learn if I make new videos. Cheers, team. Go Hawks.